So it's that time of year again. Time to carve up the dried turkey, drink way too much alcohol, and pass out in an induced coma. All in the company of family you spend most of the year trying to avoid. But before the day's out, why not put a smile on your face with a great feel-good flick designed to get you in the holiday spirit? It's just what the family therapist ordered. Or possibly your parole officer. So gather the fam, kick back with your favorite hard beverage, and let the good spirit wash over you with one of these holiday movies. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Arguably the greatest Thanksgiving film of all time, John Hughes' Planes, Trains, and Automobiles showcases the comedic and dramatic chops of both Steve Martin and the lovable late, great John Candy. Playing the Abbott to Candy's Costello, Steve Martin plays a man trying desperately to make it home to Chicago in time for Thanksgiving with his family. It just so happens Mother Nature and a string of bad luck have other plans. As the two unlikely travelers team up to trek from New York to Chicago, they encounter everything from broken down trains and car fires to burglars and awkwardly shared beds. If something can go wrong, it does in this comedy that's not only hilarious, but full of heart. I dare you, I double dog dare you to try and keep it together while John Candy delivers this tearful monologue.
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you. But I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
My God, that's a tearjerker. Miracle on 34th Street. This John Hughes penned remake of Miracle on 34th Street is everything you'll need to put you in the holiday spirit. The movie starts on Thanksgiving morning with the Macy's Day Parade and ends on Christmas morning. So it runs the full gamut of the holiday season. The premise doesn't vary much from the original or the other remakes through the years, but has some nice twists and new plot points helping it avoid being a direct copy. A large department store hires a man named Kris Kringle to be their in-store Santa. The only problem is, he keeps telling everybody that he's the real Santa. That's a sure way to get you a one-way ticket to the funny farm. Throw in a couple of ill-intentioned baddies lacking the Christmas spirit who try to have him committed, and you have the makings for a fun movie. What makes this particular version of Miracle shine is the cast and specifically Lord Richard Attenborough as jolly old Saint Nick. Tearjerker scene number 2. When he signs with a deaf child. Home Alone. What is it with John Hughes and classic holiday films? It's like the guy has a direct line to our hearts. Well, here he is again, writing and producing Home Alone. While not a Thanksgiving movie, Home Alone is a holiday film that ends with Christmas morning. It's big on the spirit of the holidays and the importance of family, no matter how much you want to hate them. Watching this classic flick on Thanksgiving Day with the fam will not only have everyone shaking with laughter at the antics of incompetent burglars Harry and Marv, but will assist in helping everyone give thanks to the ones closest to us. And as a bonus, it highlights the dangers of drinking too much Pepsi before bed, and owning tarantulas in a residential setting, and using aftershave before your testicles have dropped. Sure, you may have seen this at least 1,000 times, but it never gets old, and is the perfect way to kick off the holiday season. Home Alone 2 Lost in New York deserves an honorable mention here. The sequel has some equally hilarious and heartwarming scenes. Scent of a Woman. Hoo-ah! Al Pacino at his finest in the role he finally won an Oscar for. You see, he was the DiCaprio of the time, having been nominated 7 times before finally winning. Pacino plays a cynical blind bastard in this early 90s classic. Combine his lack of sight with being a hardened retired officer from the army, and you've got a man with a chip on his shoulder. And lucky for our babyface Chris O'Donnell, he gets to babysit him for the weekend. Yay! And lucky for us, the audience, he has absolutely no idea what he's in for. Pacino drags him to New York for a reluctant, ludicrous-filled Thanksgiving weekend. Like most of the movies on this list, this beautiful piece of cinema has a message. Something about the importance of friendship and integrity and not judging a book by its cover, and there are beautiful things in this world worth living for, you know, boilerplate positive message crap. But it doesn't get there easily. Scenes throughout are a masterclass in acting, demanding that you sit up and pay attention. If you've never seen it, see it. You won't be disappointed. And if you've seen it before, watch it again for the Thanksgiving angle. You owe it to yourself during this trying time of year. Home for the Holidays. If you're looking for a Thanksgiving film with a little bite to it, then look no further than this delightfully spastic take on a dysfunctional family's Turkey Day dinner. Directed by Jodie Foster, Home for the Holidays boasts an all-star cast including Holly Hunter, Robert Downey Jr., Charles Durning, Anne Bancroft, Dylan McDermott, Claire Danes, and the Goots himself. That's Steve Guttenberg for the uninformed. Taking place all on Thanksgiving Day, the movie devilishly serves up a cast of characters reluctantly placed in one family. The question always in play here is, am I required to love my family, or is there an opt-out clause in this satanic contract? Laughs, cries, sage advice, chaos, romance, it's all here in this quirky, exaggerated take on your own family. While the cast adhered to the script throughout, Downey was allowed free rein to improvise, and it shows. His delightfully unhinged manic portrayal of the brother supposedly reinvigorated his love for acting after he had become disillusioned with the whole thing. So in a weird way, maybe if there was no Home for the Holidays, there'd be no Iron Man. Just maybe. Hey, thanks for checking out Get to the Movies. If you like what you saw, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe button down below for more great content uploaded every week. And in case you didn't like what you saw, hit the subscribe button anyway so you can continue to trash each video we upload. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!